Hello everyone, my name is Peter, and if you are watching this video, it means that you just picked up this great game called Rocket League, and you are finding yourself that you want to get better at it, you want to rank up, you want to one day participate in the Rocket League Cup, and you are finding yourself that there's just so much information out there, so many different videos, so many different skills to develop: wave dash, air rolls, air dribbles, flicks, just tons and tons of different skills. And you find yourself, well, I just picked up this game, where do I begin? And the reason why this video is better aimed at beginners, it really is the best video for beginners that I believe you will find, is because I was there in your shoes about, I would say, 6 to 8 months ago. So I went with the same, I went through the same, I would say, troubles that you are going through right now, and saying, well, what do I begin? I want to be good at air dribbles, and you start practicing that, and you realize, and you go to a game, and I'm never using air dribbles. I find it so hard to actually apply that skill. So where do I begin? Well, no problem at all. Now I'm gonna show you right here. There it is, a training program for beginners, and it's a 1 hour session, right? I believe that any study session should be 1 hour, and if you ask me, you should be doing it every single day. You might take a break here once in a while, especially a day or two, but it is imperative that you do this every day. Discipline is key in developing the skills. Remember, the first step is you gotta develop the fundamentals, which is what we're doing right now, so that then you can forget about them and start building on top of those fundamentals. So let's go through the program real quick. Read it along. It's going to be in the description as well, so that way if you don't want to pause this video, you can look at it there. The first part is the skills development, right? It is not only the muscle memory, but as well as your timing, your finesse, your visual abilities to say, okay, the ball is here, my partner is here, therefore I should do this. The ball is here, therefore I should jump now, I should dash now. That's the skills development. I would say one word: muscle memory. It is streamlining that thought of, I want to do this, and then you use your fingers to make it happen. That's skills development. Now the example that I put there is 2 training programs that are, I believe, are very good for beginners. I'm going to put away the text here. So let's start with the first one, is ground shots. And for that, I want to refer to this amazing guy, hopefully one that I get to meet, which is, I'm going to say in Spanish, Poquito. I am from Mexico. He made this fantastic ground shots tutorial. You can see the download code there. If you missed it, just rewind and pause it. But it's 50 shots, and it starts from a simple, right there, boom, goal. It starts from very simple shots to, more distance. You get to practice. Look, if I did a dash there, what happens if I just touch the ball? It's going to go over the net, of course. So you need to do the dash beforehand. I'm just showing you what would be your progression in learning, right? So, okay, you say, oh, well, I did too much, and boom, there it is. There's the goal, right? So do 10 minutes of that. Just do this. 10 minutes of, hey, okay, I got the shot, I made the goal, I move on to the next exercise. Boom. There, next exercise. I'm gonna miss it. Oh, I'm too good. Sorry. I'm gonna miss it. There you go. I missed it. So just restart it. Try again. Boom. Got it that time. Cool. Next one. Let's do one more. So this one gets a little more interesting. Boom. Okay, that was a little bit too advanced, but let's do a ground shot. Oops, see, I missed it. Try again. Try and stick on the ground. Try again. And it's gonna be the word. But, eventually you'll get it. So that is ground shots. Let me go back to the menu and pull out the program so you can just follow along. Cool. Now the second part is clears. The reason for that is clears are gonna help you in dealing with the corners. The corners are something that it's troubling to learn. Not only do you have to learn to judge the speed of the ball, if this ball is bouncing, but those corners will definitely cause you a lot of nightmares. The package that I suggest here is, I do suggest one, but you have to be cherry picking, which is another poquito training, or poquito right there is the clears one. Now the thing about this one, let me take the text. Now the thing about this clears though is that he does put a lot of very advanced clears that we don't need to know about. See, this part one is great because he shows you have to boost, 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 and barely make it, right? Now after a couple of them, unfortunately, he starts to see this one is good too. Yeah, got the clear. But I believe it is the next one that he starts to get a little bit too technical. See, this is a little bit too technical for beginners. You know, getting the clear like that. So poquito, you can give it a shot. He does eventually get some good shots. For example, this is a very good one right here. So I would start with that, and just skip the ones that you're just having a hard time with. See, this one is very good too. So at least the first 5 are good too. To get the clears. Now another, just real quick, to practice clears, which is also pretty good, is to simply go into free play and just hit the ball really hard to a corner and then get on the net and just get the clear. Boom. Right, let's do it one more time. You aim it to the corner as far as you can, and then you are pretending that you're on defense now, and let's say that you don't know how to get for that ball yet, so you wait for it to bounce and you hit it. Boom. Good job. Alright, so what we just covered now, let me bring back the text. So we just covered again is the skills development. Now for the other ones, it gets a little more simple. Now for the second part is the vision, right? And for that, that's where those YouTube videos come across. Now the key again is understanding, well, which YouTube videos are actually going to help me, and which YouTube videos, is not that they're not going to help you, but they're just too advanced. I made 2 suggestions there. The first one is that is called Why You Suck at Rocket League Videos. He is very good, very entertaining, gives you a very good overall knowledge of the game, as well as specific things. So that's going to be in the description as well. And the second one that I mentioned, that the top 10% gameplay, is just go there and find videos of the top 10% community. So all the champions out there, all the diamond players out there, any Rocket League Championship Series videos you can get a hold on, just watch for 10 minutes, right? Because it's important that your brain starts seeing images of how the game should be played at the top level. It's kind of like going to a seminar of Rocket League, you know, and out of those 10 minutes you might only get, I don't know, 5% of actual helpful information, but you'll get to see camera settings, you'll get to see what they're looking at, you'll get to see when they don't use their ball cam, as well as just very different ideas that, again, you just want to feed your brain all those different ideas to start telling your brain, this is how we need to play, this is how we need to be looking at things. And slowly but slowly you'll get better at it. So again, that's what the vision and knowledge development. And finally the performance piece, and that will be the last part of the video. I put there aerial shots because when you're a beginner, it's just very hard to perform aerial shots. You're just learning the controls of the game, you're just getting comfortable with accelerate and brake and boost and pick up boost and where the ball is, and learning not to get in your opponent's way, or sorry, not to get in the way of your teammates' way, try to block your opponent's shot. So what performance is, I call it performance piece. I used to study music. So performance piece is because you have to prepare and imagine it, well, not imagine, because you will, but you have to prepare a specific performance. So again, I used to play bass guitar, so this is where this training comes from. It's an application of it. So in music or in bass guitar, it would be learning a specific song and playing it for an audience. Give yourself a month of training for this. So if you start this September 1st, then October 1st, just tell your friends, tell your family, anyone that lives with you, anyone that can watch you play, and say, hey, I've been practicing this specific skill for 1 month and I want you to look at it. Because making your, telling your brain, I am going to perform this live, people are gonna watch us, I don't want to make a fool of myself, I want to impress them. That's gonna give you that urgency, that motivation. And that's what it's all about, is that we're just starting, and any motivation is good. and the motivation of saying people are going to be watching you. You have to prepare for it. People are going to line up to watch you. It's huge. So what do I mean by a performance piece by an aerial shot? Let me remove the text here. The best way to prepare your performance for this very first beginning is simply go to training, go to aerial, and try pro. I think all star might be a little too much, but just go to pro and say, hey guys, listen, I want to show you that I'm learning to do some aerials, right? Let's just go with that. Missed that on purpose. It's the first time I record. Give me a break. Okay, there we go. See? So I just hit it, right? Now, let me just make a goal. So this is what counts. I don't care that I'm missing it really. But this is what counts. Is that just getting here and start practicing this. Boom. Probably a goal. Nope. I hate that it has a timer. But anyways, so that I think this would be a very good performance piece. Because just trying for 20 straight minutes to do this, you're gonna get better at it. Of course, well, let's just practice, right? But my point is that just pick in mind saying, you know, if you're having a lot of trouble, just say, okay, one shot. So your job for 1 month is to be going to prepare. There we go. Is going to be ready to perform that. Now, how to perform an aerial shot? There's just so many videos done by much better people than me out there, so you can get an idea. But make this your performance piece, right? So ask someone right now, hey, in about a month now, I would like you to I would like to do the pro aerial training in Rocket League. I don't even tell them that. Just watch me do these couple moves. I want to show you my improvement and tell me what you think. And that's gonna be the end of our video, guys. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Don't get discouraged. Keep practicing. It's all about developing those skills, that visual knowledge, as well as work on a performance piece, a complete product that you can show other people. And finally, I do like to mention, as you can see, I'm barely starting on this. I do want to make better videos for you guys. So any ideas, any comments to improve these videos, please let me know. Thank you so much for watching.